What up, my friends? In this short video, I want to talk about how most people fail in life because they are reactive versus proactive. Let me explain to you the difference. On this channel, I've talked about what we can expect to see in the US economy for a long time, for many years actually, for I'd say at least 3 years. Some of the things that I predicted 3 years ago are currently happening. I didn't predict inflation because I didn't see that one. But what I did predict was the economy falling apart and why people like you need to get into business on your own. Because when the economy falls apart, a couple of things start to happen. Your employers will start to cut corners. People get desperate. Even businesses get desperate. But in every down economy, there's always going to be services that are essential. Healthcare services are essential. The trades, I'm talking about plumbing, roofing, what else? Electrical work. All these services are essential for survival. So if you're in any of these fields in the United States, you will not be affected. If anything, you will make more money when the economy starts to fall apart. I know this because these are some of the trades that are sustainable in an economy that I'm in right now. I'm in Africa, by the way. Greetings from my village. Over here in Africa, it's a developing economy. There's certain trades that people get into that have been in for many years. And so it doesn't matter what happens to this economy, they will always be making money. For example, the people that are doing farming in my village here, those people will never go broke. They don't even know what's happening globally. I'm busy telling them, hey, there's a war going on, the US economy is falling apart. They're like, we don't care. You think a farmer gives a crap about what's going on in the American economy? He doesn't care. All he cares about is, are his crops growing so he can feed the people and make some money? Because people got to eat at the end of the day. Everybody's got to eat. Everybody's got a stomach. And everybody do whatever it takes to feed that stomach. So, for some of you, obviously, you're not into farming, but you're into healthcare. You are caregivers. If you are a caregiver, that's an essential service. It doesn't matter what happens to the US economy. In fact, the US economy can collapse to the point of no return. People are still going to get sick out there. And guess what? Even though the US economy is collapsing, there are people that are getting richer and richer. Even though this is Africa and it's a poorer economy than where you are, look at all this wealth behind me. Look at this. There's still wealth here. There's still people that got money. And this is the same thing, the same dynamics over there in the United States. What I'm saying is this. A lot of people I've noticed over time is that they're quite reactive. They're not proactive. They don't take information and do some critical thinking. Some people don't even get to the point of looking for the information that can help them with anything. Some people are not even proactive to do that. So they will just rely on whatever fake, false information they're given from their haters. There's so many people that are enemies of progress that you are surrounded with you don't even know yet. I had to learn the hard way, guys. This is why I started this channel. There's so many things that I had to learn the hard way. This is why I'm so passionate to give you all the game. Because I don't want you guys to find out when it's too late that you're surrounded by, a lot of people that don't wish you well. They don't want you to win. You're probably surrounded by fake friends, fake family members. You think they want you to win? No, they don't want you to win. They want you to remain asleep and stupid. So that when things are falling apart for you, you're going to be calling them up crying, oh my God, I can't pay my rent. Oh my God, I don't have money for groceries. I didn't even have gas money. I'm watching content on TikTok, YouTube right now. It's heartbreaking, guys. It's heartbreaking. Grown women crying on camera that they can't eat. They don't have food in the fridge, guys. These are reactive people. Grown people crying that they're going homeless. They're getting evicted. I saw this lady in a UPS truck, and she was crying that her mortgage was going from like $1,500 to $2,500 a month. I'm like, okay, lady, did you not do your research before you got that mortgage? Did you not understand how the US housing market is before you took on that mortgage? This is a reactive person. Because a lot of people make their decisions based on emotion. This is how people get stuck in life. Then you end up hustling backwards. This is what people want. They want you to be stuck in life so they can laugh at you when you're at the bottom of that cliff. They'll be like, oh, do you remember? They'll be like, oh, do you remember Stella? Do you remember like Sheila? Do you remember? I don't know, whatever your name is. By the way, if you're Stella or Sheila, no disrespect to you. Okay, I'm just using those as names. Do you remember Lucy? No disrespect to Lucy. Remember Lucy? Yeah. Now she's sleeping in her car. Can you imagine? Oh my God, really? She's sleeping in a car. People like to talk trash. People love it when you're struggling. Oh my goodness. They enjoy it. It's tasty. It tastes so good. When things are falling apart for you, oh my God, this is where you really know. This is where you really truly know who's on your corner. When you're sick in the hospital, you truly know who your friends are. When you're getting married, you truly know who your friends are and who's in your corner. What else? When you buy a house, you know who your friends are. You know who the hater is. You know who the supportive person is in your life. And people here are demons, guys. And the thing is, I don't know what's going on with people, man. Like, ever since, like, the COVID thing, a lot of people have been very weird, man. I don't know what it is. This is why I isolate myself. And, yeah. And I've also created a private membership group. There's a reason why I created this private membership group on this channel, because people are weird, they have changed, and you need to understand that in order for you to win and not end up at the bottom of the cliff, you need to be around like-minded people. People who are not going to hate on you, people who are going to be supportive, people who are going to be giving you the real information. So you're not reactive out here. So you're not panicking that, oh my God, I can't pay my rent, I can't, pay for groceries. You're getting the right information so you can take that information and be proactive and win out here in the game of business. Because at the end of the day, you don't have a choice anymore. You guys, you think you have a choice? No, you don't. No. You think you still have a choice to be, all right, I can relax, I can be complacent and continue to go to my 9 to 5 and be just fine. No, you don't have a choice. If you continue on that path, I promise you, you're going to become a slave to the system, a wage slave to the system. Wage slavery is real. The United States economy was built on slave labor, and it's going to continue to demand slave labor. And when people get triggered by that, I love it. I love it, because the truth is harsh. But we're going to keep it real on this channel. So I've created a private membership group. So if you're interested in being around like-minded people, schedule a call. So you can stop being reactive and start being proactive and win in the game of business. Schedule a call. Talk to you soon.